Now, here's one thing that's been on my chest. You
Right.
know, a lot
Right.
of women find themselves in insecure states to where they want to go and get their body done, they want to get their face done, they want to wear hair, they want to make makeup, they need titties, they need all of this. And my question to you and the viewers is, could men be the reason behind a lot of women insecurities? Could it be our men who makes a lot of these women insecure about their bodies and their boobs and in the way they look? And that's my question to you and the viewers. And I'm
Tell
asking that
Zoe
because
she
we
need to
got a
go get some
video.
booze. My bad. What? On to the next one. On to the next one.
Free!
On to the next one. On to the
He
next one.
told me I
Move
need to go
on.
get some titties.
She needs titties, don't she? She needs like a little A cup. She got a 0 cup. My girl respect everything that come out my mouth.
So Lucci told this girl that she needed some boobs. Okay, he just flat out told her she needed to get her titties done. You know. Now, granted, a lot of women do feel the need to impress men, but they also feel the need to compete with other women too.
Right.
So it puts women into a really tough position with their bodies and their physical appearance because
Right.
so many people are unsatisfied with just how you were made.
Right.
That's why it's important to be confident in who you are so that comments like that or, any other comments won't really affect you. And I said it because I've had people that told me the same thing.
Right.
So Zoe, girl, okay, you ain't gotta go get your titties
You
done.
ain't gotta
'Cause
get nothing done now.
5-7 years ago, I was told the same thing. But baby, fast forward to today, those titties will still grow. Your boobs will still grow in the big age. At 25, 26, 30, 40, your boobs will still come. So if that ain't what you want to do, don't do it because somebody else is unhappy with it or don't like the way it look. You know what I mean? If you don't feel like you need no titties, then don't do it. They'll grow. At some point they do grow. They still grow in your big age. So I thought that when I seen that, I'm like, dang.
That's real crazy. That's crazy because you have to understand that. I mean, I always look beyond whatever is what people are thinking about and what people are talking about. You have to understand if you go back in time, at one time having a flat ass and having a small chest wasn't fashion because that was what was promoted all up in the music videos and the fashion magazine and the Vogues and all of that. And then the big asses came into fashion, and there was the girls that were showing up in the videos, and us as men, we gravitated towards what was being shown. That's what you have to have. That's what's desirable. If you have a woman that's not looking like a Vogue or a supermodel back then. She's not beautiful. You may look at her and think she's beautiful, but if the images that are being perpetuated in the media or whatever don't look like the woman you got, baby, you might want to lose that because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because whoever the top woman is look like this. So you might want to do this. You might want to do that. So I feel like it's an agenda because at the end of the day, as human beings, we got dark skin, light skin, we got big women, we got small women, we got women with big chest, small chest. Same with the men. It's variety in the world. Everybody can't have a big ass or can't have a big chest or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? So I feel like, it's something that is perpetuated by
he
the powers
was
that be.
definitely disrespectful and out of line for that. And it would. I'm sure that girl is gonna feel like she gonna eventually need some boobs. I'm sure that's gonna bother her. And not only that, he did it on a public platform. So for a lot of, even if people never even noticed, because I didn't notice that her boobs was small. I didn't notice that at first, but until he pointed it out, he didn't have to point it out like that. Hopefully she got her confidence to a level of being okay with the small boobs because. Once they grow and get big, then you ain't gonna want them big no more. They're gonna start hurting your back, and there's so many complications that comes with getting that type of stuff done or having that stuff in your body or whatever. It's a lot that comes with that. So hopefully it didn't bother her as much as we would think it was from on the outside looking in. So
Well,
I thought that was
see.
out of line.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see what's up in the comments right there. I mean, people are chiming in the comments.
Yeah, they said he was out of line. Absolutely.
He was.
Yeah, they said he was trying to embarrass her on camera for views. Yeah, he was. And then not only that, did y'all see how he looked?
But I was just about to say that. You're the
look.
one to talk. Play that clip again.
He talking about her boobs.
You can't. Come on now.
Tell Zoe she need to go get some booze. My bad. What? On to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one.
He talking about her boobs. There's a picture of him. And he's like a little
that picture, man.
He's
He
like
dressed
4
crazy.
feet, yes.
In the tank top.
They said he looked like they got him dressed like a TLC member. When I tell you, Lucci, he talking about her boobs, but Lucci is literally like, he's like 4 feet tall, maybe about 230 pounds. You know.
How you feel? Y'all gonna see this picture. How he gonna feel if a young lady was gonna say to him like, you need to go get or something. You need to hit the gym or something.
He got great vest and like it's right
I
there.
see an image. It was right there, but it's not. He was dressed like that. It was that's what I saw.
Look,
like Roscoe.
Let us show
like Roscoe.
So he's telling her we probably can't get it. But he viral now. I'm sure y'all probably seen the picture of him.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, look at him. He got the nerve to tell her she needs some boobs. He need a reduction. He need to get a little something.
He need a reduction.
I mean, how you gonna say her boobs small? She look good. Her boobs is small. That's a woman. And she should have doubled back. Here it go right here. She should have doubled back and said what she said about it. Look at him looking like a little oompa loompa. Look at him.
You know, and you can't say something crazy to people when you look like that.
I mean, baby,
see, just because you got money, it does not give you the right to speak to people crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Especially when you look like that.
Yeah. He out of line. He out of line.
That's crazy.
He need to go get in the gym. He should have been in the gym.
And I feel like, man, these dudes, these younger dudes, y'all need to be around some older G's that could really kick some game into y'all ear, you know, moving like that. How you gonna talk to a female
because
like that
that's sassy.
in front of the camera?
That's sassy. And
that don't make no sense.
And the men are really turning up the sass these days. That's gonna lead us to the next topic. Okay. He did.
Let's start being like the bitches be in relationships. So don't spare the bitch. Hey, yeah, bitch, you're not doing nothing wrong, but it ain't about what you're doing wrong. It's about what you're doing right, and you're not bringing enough into this situation. That's the thing with dudes. Double standard. Bitch feel like she's unhappy. Bitch feel like she's not getting taken out enough. Bitch feel like you just don't spend enough attention on her. She ready to leave you. Only a man says to himself, well, she didn't do anything wrong. No, be like the bitch. No, it ain't enough. It don't matter what you're doing wrong. I'm unhappy. Be like the bitch. I'm unhappy. Let's start being like the bitches be in a relationship. No. Don't be righteous. Well, she didn't do that. No,
guys, cut him off. We don't want them to hear. We're gonna cut him off. No, fellas, don't listen to that random guy.
Somebody hit us up, man.
Don't listen. Do not.
I need
guys,
y'all on this
do
one.
not listen. Here, come here. Let me tell y'all, fellas, please stop this. We tired of y'all trying to be like the girls. Okay. We tired of the guys trying to be like the girls. Please do not match a woman's energy at no point. Men, you know, a man is supposed to be a man and a woman is supposed to be a woman, and that's why we're meant to be together so we can balance each other out. There is no way a man should be sitting here saying we're gonna be like the girls. If that's the case, sir, you need to be a transgender. You need to go ahead and change your gender and become a full woman or become a trans woman if you want to be like the girls. So no, I disagree with that. That's one of our issues, ladies. Let me back me up. That's one of our issues with a lot of men these days is that they want to match the energy of a woman, and that just ain't how it's supposed to be. You know, you ain't supposed to match a woman's energy at no point in a relationship, at no point in life. You don't sit there and say, let's act like the women do and say we ain't happy no more. Like, come on now. No, guys. Come on. Where's the bring masculinity back. Bring masculinity back.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And we got to come and say women are masculine nowadays. That's because the men want to be like the women. So if the man say they want to be like the woman, then what the woman is supposed to be?
Right.
She's supposed to be masculine. I mean, the roles is gonna flip. So if a man is coming in this relationship acting like the woman or being feminine, that's gonna automatically turn on the masculinity in the woman.
Nah,
Both
real
of
talk.
us can't. Both of us can't be women now.
Nah, real talk.
Somebody got to be the man.
I feel like you just gotta be. I feel like if you a man, you just gotta stay in your manlyhood, and you just
Please
gotta
do.
stay in your masculinity, right? You ain't really gotta match your female energy like, oh, she doing this, so I gotta do this or whatever, because you're not never gonna go nowhere, because you're supposed to be righteous in your masculinity, and a female always gonna do feminine, always being her feelings and all of that kind of stuff, and you're supposed to rise above that.
Yeah,
that's what you're not supposed to try and match that. That's not how I was raised, and I feel like you gonna lose, because women gonna be emotional. She gonna wake up and say this, and if you trying to match her every time she wake up, she gonna wake up in the morning, she feel like, I want my hair different, and I want to dress this, and you gonna match that energy,
Yeah.
or you gonna be like, nah, baby girl, you do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do. That's what we call balance in a relationship. She come with this energy, the feminine, you come with this energy, the masculine, and then y'all meet in the middle.
And
but as far as matching it, I don't think it's a good look. I feel about it.
And my point is, I'm not saying that a man shouldn't have no emotions or be at some point vulnerable or emotional.
We should
I'm definitely
learn
not
how to
saying
deal with
that.
emotion.
I'm definitely not saying that. But what I am saying is a man should never see a woman being a woman and saying that I am going to match that.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay for a man to be emotional and have emotional ways and do little things here and there. But it's never okay for a man to see his woman being in her feminine state, being a woman, and saying, I want to be like that. I'm going to act like you acting right now.
And Profession, you're very right, because I think that's what's wrong with our relationship these days, because we all want to match each other instead of complimenting each other.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? Because a female
That's a
is
gem.
supposed to compliment you, and you're supposed to compliment a female, but we too busy out here trying to match each other energy. She says she gonna do this, or I'm gonna do this, or he said he gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and it's not gonna work, because we were created different,
Exactly.
and our energies is different, and we supposed to complement each other, not trying to match each other energy. Like, if she gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be, you rub two sticks together, sooner or later gonna be smoke, and after the smoke gonna be the fire. Now.
Let's go.
That's
a gem. Hey, a wise person once said, 2 emotional people are worse than one.
Hey,
shout out to White Rallying.
Hey, man,
shout out to
hey,
White
that
Rallying in
ain't
the
no
comments.
lie.
2 emotional people are worse than one, and that I agree on.
No, you can't. You just can't do that. It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It's just not. It's just not
don't
gonna
come
work.
over here, Mr. Sir Man, talking about some you want to be like me.
What we got in the comment section?
What y'all saying? What y'all
Equal
telling
treatment is important in a relationship, but y'all
Absolutely.
both have the same
Goals in life.
life.
Communication and understanding.
Communication
Shout
and
out to White.
understanding.
They
shout
rich
outs
for
to
a
White.
reason, to influence the black people and the youth in a negative way. I agree with that,
Yeah.
Dion. Yes, I agree with that, y'all. Y'all keep it coming. Keep
keep
it coming.
the comments coming.
If y'all got something y'all want to get on, y'all still got time to call in. We still rolling. We
still
ain't got
rocking.
much longer before we start wrapping it up.
Only been a few hours.